Hello, darling. Do you have the time, please?
It's Beer Monster o'clock. Hello guys, thank you very much for tuning in to my channel, the Beer Monster Reviews. And yeah, I'm quite excited about today's one, or this evening's one rather. Look at the size of that beast. It's a litre. It's a litre of Rheinbacher from Aldi's, and it's a Festbier, Oktoberfest edition. 6.2% ABV and a litre. What's not to be excited about? And it's an Oktoberfest beer. It says it's brewed for a premium flavour. Bottle looks a bit naff, doesn't it really? But yeah, you can't complain about that, can you? A litre of 6.2% beer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this one. It's 6.2k units in this one bottle. Yeah, I picked it up from Aldi, £2.99p. It's cost yeah, £2.99. Yeah, 1 litre bottle. What else was it? Oh yeah, that was the thing I wanted to mention. It says there, you can make that, it's brewed in France. Now that really confused me, because what kind of an Oktoberfest beer is brewed in France? Yeah, but having looked further into it, it's brewed in France. It's not really French though. It's brewed under a German recipe. Yeah, it sort of threw me off a bit at first, that one. Anyway, let's crack this absolute monster open, shall we? Got to put it in that, and it's got to be done. Any excuse to get this bad boy out. You know, you ain't got to ask me twice. Yeah, it's got a screw cap on it as well, which I suppose, you know, is because some people are not going to drink it all in one go like me. Some people might drink it over a day or a couple of days, or perhaps share it with a friend. But this is all going in. Ain't messing about. Hopefully it's nice, otherwise I've got a litre of absolute trash to get through. Oh, smells quite nice already. Anyway, let's get it in this. Get it in there. I'm going to get all this in there because I think this holds about 1.3 litres of beer. So yeah, we're all right. We should still have a bit of room as well, if it has quite a big head. So I'm not too worried about pouring it too slow or anything like that. Get in there. Oh, there we go, look at that. Oh, it's livened up a bit at the end there. Hey. There's a little dribble left in there. I'll chuck that in a minute. There's a little close-up of the beer in the glass. We've got some nice levels of carbonation. I'd say nice levels of carbonation, but the bubbles are moving quite slowly, but there are a lot of them, if you know what I mean. Look at that. Oh. Anyway, let's get the aroma. Let's get my nose in the bucket and have a little whiff. It smells quite malty. And a little bit of spice as well. It smells all right, you know. But yeah, it's a lager. They don't have that much aroma really, do they? Maybe a little hint of citrus in there as well, in the aroma. Smells pretty good. Should be able to get that last bit in there now. There we go. That's better. It just felt a bit rude not to, do you know what I mean? Got to get the whole beer in the glass before I go in there. Anyway, let's try it, see what it's like. Please be good, please be good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not amazing, first impressions anyway, but it is pretty good. I mean, it's 6.2% and there's a litre of it and it's only £2.99. It's not going to be amazing, is it? Let's be fair. That would be a bit unrealistic to think it would be for that price, because I mean, you pay that for a bottle half that size for a decent beer, didn't you? Very smooth, I would say. But it is boozy, but for 6.2% ABV, it's not all that boozy really. It tastes more like 5.5, I'd say. Yeah, it's strong, it's boozy, and it's malty. That's the first sort of thing I'm getting on it. There's a sweetness in there as well. Yeah, it is rather sweet. I'm not too sure what it is, if it's like caramel malt or whether they've put some noughties in here. Let's have a look, see if it says the ingredients. No, it doesn't. Getting that sweetness. I'm also getting some citrus lemon, some bready malts in here as well. And that sweetness, for me, is kind of on the back end. There's a very low level of bitterness on the back end, mixed with that sweetness. So you could call it a bitter sweet finish for me. You know, I quite like them when they're like that. It's really not bad. I mean, for the money you pay, you know, for a litre of beer, $2.99, you know, you can't even get a pint for that now, can you? Maybe in Witherspoons if you're lucky. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen this in Aldi, and I do go in there quite regularly. Don't like do me shopping there, but I'll pick up bits and pieces that are a bit cheaper in there. And like the beer, for example. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen it. I don't know if it's just my Aldi or whether my one was a bit late getting it in, because obviously Oktoberfest is long gone now, isn't it? But I couldn't not get it. You know, I had to give it a go. If you've tried this, let me know what you think about it. Or have you seen it in your Aldi? Because yeah, like I say, it just appeared in mine. I think it's well worth it for £3. It's going down rather nicely. There's a very slight hint of spice in here as well. Yeah, overall I would say it's kind of, it's not amazing, but it's better than your average lager. And I would pick it up again because it's so easy, isn't it? Just get this big beast, chuck that in there. You ain't got to get up for a little while then, have you? You know, you're sorted for a while. Yeah, so one of the best things about this, I think, is for the strength, it's surprisingly easy drinking. It really is. I mean, I've drunk nearly half of it already. Yeah, I mean, when you've got a big bottle like that, let's face it, you're going to be sessioning it. And it's quite sessionable for that ABV. Now, I reckon after a few of these bad boys, it'll soon go to your head. But that's what Oktoberfest is all about, really, isn't it? Get smashed. Score-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I like it. I would buy it again. It tastes acceptable. You know, it's not amazing, but it's a decent price, and yeah, it is good as well. It doesn't taste bad by any means. For me, it's above average. I give average beers that I think are average a 7, so I'm giving it an 8, which, you know, suggests that I do think it's slightly better than average, and it's a bit of fun as well. If you've got a nice big glass you don't get to use very often, perfect excuse, isn't it? And I mean, sometimes I do use this. If you like using little bottles or something, you have to have about 6 of them in there. Yeah, it's too much faffing about, isn't it? Bottle lids everywhere and all that. Just crack that open, bosh, straight down. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's been quite fun reviewing this beer, and I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, if you could hit that like button for me, just to let YouTube know you've enjoyed it, that would be much appreciated by me. And if you're new around here, thank you very much for checking it out. And consider hitting that subscribe button and the little bell icon, so you don't miss my future videos if you're into this sort of thing. And until the next one, guys, bye bye, darlings. Till next time.